All right, here we go. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. These are not people. These are crocodiles. But we will be drawing people today. How is everybody doing? Thank you for hanging out with me. Amaze, don't tell people to be nice to me just to be nice to me. It's okay. I'm fully expecting to fail. And that is what today is about, folks. It's about failure. We are doing the thing. But that's okay. You know, that's okay. It's human time. Exactly like McClure. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing this thing right here. This thing that I always say all the time. I'm just mentally prepared to to draw badly, and it's okay. It's okay. However, we're gonna be learning together, folks. So if anybody, this is not the theme. We gotta make a new one. If anybody wants to draw along with me, you are more than welcome to. Bad drawings encouraged. That's how you learn, right? Let's see. Theme. But yeah, today we're doing figure drawing. So I've linked at the top of chat. There are a few places you can find references and resources and that kind of thing, if you would like to. But you know, it's if you have your own, that's fine too. We're going to talk about anatomy, proportion, all the good stuff today, and I'm going to attempt to get better at drawing people. As you can see, I'm still at my home. I have not gotten the word that the internet at my studio is fixed. Just anxiously watching my phone the whole stream, so that's probably what's going to happen, because I really would like to go back to the studio today. That'd be great. Anyway, yeah, let's do it. Let me write it down. Okay, theme is figure. I'm just going to say the human figure. We're doing some figure drawing. So if you've never done figure drawing before, excuse me, I just wolfed down breakfast, so I've got hiccups a little bit. Don't mind me. Oh gosh, painful hiccups. Okay. If you've never done figure drawing before, this is probably the best way to quickly improve your art skill. So I always recommend, if you are able to afford it or find the opportunity, going and auditing a figure drawing class or just taking a figure drawing class is like gonna be your best bet for improving at this kind of thing. I don't have that option. Also, I'm just, you know, here working today, so we're just gonna get what we can get done. But there are links at the top of chat if you need some references. I'm gonna start with a very basic human anatomy study. Personally, I always think it's helpful to just start with a study of the skeleton. We might actually do, should we do muscles this time? I feel like we did the skeleton last time. Let's do human muscles, musculature. I think we just did the skeleton last time, but it would be cool to do both. I think because we did it though as just the skeleton before, we're gonna look at really quickly some muscles. Oh boy, these are terrible references. Never mind, maybe we won't do that. I was hoping for a very straightforward human muscle study. These are all terrifying. You know what? We'll skip that. We'll skip that today. Everything here looks AI generated, and I don't have time to look up. Let's see, unless somebody has like a handy muscle reference that they know is not AI. Yeah, we might just, maybe skeletal would be easier, honestly. Oh, here's one that's not too bad. Very, very basic, but just kind of knowing where the muscles are is helpful, I think. So yeah, we did skeletal last time. Let's go ahead and do muscles. I think these look fine. Ah, there's a bug in here. No, do not want bugs. Yeah, this one looks good. Okay. How's everyone doing today? You guys ready to draw some humans? Humans? This looks very funny, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna copy this and put it in the Discord so people can have it, because I know you're not gonna be able to see it very well from where you're sitting. By the way, if anyone needs to get into the Discord, if you're not in the Discord and you'd like easier access to some of these references, that's where you can find them. No Michael S. Hampton? I don't know who that is. This is the one I found. It's very sciencey. Muscular system. We're just gonna study one of these dudes probably really fast. One of these days I'm actually gonna try and like sit down and remember what muscles are called. But today's not that day. Today is not that day. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut all these off. Don't have time for all that today. This is obviously an artistic render of a human muscular system, so I always kind of struggle with these when we're not working from like reality. It's a little bit easier to sort of, I don't know, copy what an artist has done rather than what's real. But we're just gonna really quickly go through some of these groupings and just think about where the muscles are in the body, like the deltoid versus the bicep versus, you know, all these other muscles that I'm not gonna try and pronounce. And then we're gonna get into some figure drawing. If you'd rather study the skeleton, you don't, as always, you guys don't have to study what I'm doing. This is just how I prefer to do these types of things. Tends to help me just kind of get my brain in the right place as far as like where things belong. And then when I go and look at an actual picture of a person, it'll help me to hopefully, ideally anyway, be able to put the bits where they go, if that makes sense. But anyway. Okay. Let me say hi to everybody. I know there's a lot of folks in chat today. Wow. Well, welcome on in, guys. Like I said, prepare yourselves. I'm not gonna be very proficient at this, but PJ and Bertabims, thank you, and BDMTVP, thank you so much for that follow earlier. That was very unexpected before I even started. Really nice of you. Amaze, of course, thank you for being here and helping me out with pinning things and keeping an eye on chat. Koga, hello, hello. How are you doing? This is going to be a safe for work stream, by the way. I know it says it in the title, but just to reiterate, if you do any reference drawings that are not the ones I'm using, or, you know, just make sure the ones you share in Discord are clothed in some way, at least hidden bits, just because I want to keep this a work safe stream so people can have it up no matter where they're at and no matter who's around them. So at the end of stream, as always, I will be showing whatever's in the warm-up art section will be shown on the screen. If you do accidentally post something that's not safe for work, I'll probably have to delete it, so I apologize in advance, but we haven't had a problem with that so far. So hopefully people can continue to respect that, but just make sure you post your stuff, your warm-up sketches in the warm-up art section. And if you had some warm-ups that were not humans, if you wanted to warm up with something else today, that's totally fine. You can still post it in there. It doesn't have to match the theme. That's just what I'm going to be doing today, because if I don't have you guys to keep me accountable to this, I will not study people. I just know this about myself, so I appreciate you guys keeping me accountable to actually doing this. Toilet After Dark, hello, how you doing? Thanks for being here. How is everybody today? Love it, love it. Lagum Core, yep, figure drawing, short stuff. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for being here and helping out with everything. Mirror Stepper, hello, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Just want to make sure I say hi to everybody at least one time. Yeah, we gotta draw it out. Exactly, we gotta draw it out. Sugarlinny, how you doing? Got your pen ready. Nice, Lagum Core. Ultimate Pumpkin Pie, hello. I'm glad that you're enjoying those sea slug emotes. I just made that last night. Human anatomy for artists. You don't just dissect. I mean, that is how those drawings got made originally. This is why I wish I was at my studio. I have a great human anatomy book at my studio. I'm pretty sure I used that last time, but here we are in my living room again. That's okay. Yeah, muscles are helpful, right, Amaze? Troglodyte Gaming, hello, hello. Wow, so many names in here. Beats, hello, my friend. How are you? That's okay, no pressure, Pumpkin Pie. You don't have to join if you'd like to join. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Darth Maul, thanks for being here. Hope you're about to get some sleep. Just add someone to write the drawings, you'll be fine. Yeah, exactly, you can totally do that too. Yeah, however you want to do it. Totally fine. Yeah, I don't have them either. Cheeselings, yes, hello Raka, how are you? Thanks for popping in, guys. Okay, let's get started. I like to make mine kind of small so that I can actually see what I'm doing here. And let's just jump right in. So, as you guys, for those who've been here before, doing reference studies with me, you know kind of how I tend to operate. I don't typically get super detailed with these early sketches. Why is it not letting me draw? That's the big question. There we go. Okay. You sleep? Funny. Oh, Darth. Oh no, you and short stuff. That's right. You both. Maybe it's something about, you know, you're both kind of in a similar region. I wonder if there's something in the air. No, that sucks. I'm sorry. Short stuff. I thought you said you got some sleep the other day. Did I misremember that? I'm glad you at least kind of got some sleep. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of quickly look at the way that I always break these things down is I look at the big groupings. So we've got like the head, the chest, the hips, right? A lot of people I've seen do people like this. Like you can totally, whatever is easiest for you, honestly. Some people like to think about the rib cage being in there too. I don't know. Whatever helps you find these shapes best. I break them down into like big shapes before I get into the details, just to help me kind of make sure my proportions are right. So we've got the knees, we've got the calf muscles, and then we've got the feet, ankle, kind of like triangular sort of feet, I suppose. All right, there we go. Very basic. You did for like 2 days and then back to, oh, I'm sorry, short stuff. Ugh, that's the worst. Yeah, big shapes first, for sure. And we have a lot of folks in chat who are quite proficient at drawing people. I don't draw people a whole lot. If you've spent any time on my streams, you've probably picked up on that. I tend to draw mostly critters, but yeah, people are the things we're doing today. So one thing I like to point out if you're new again to drawing people, look at how they overlap these muscles. So like the deltoid, for example, kind of sits on top facing outward, and then the bicep kind of faces frontward, I guess, is the way that I think of it, like chain links, right? So you've got like a muscle that attaches this way, a muscle that attaches this way, a muscle that attaches this way, and that's kind of the human arm a little bit. So when I'm drawing these things, that's kind of how I like to remember them. It's like, okay, this one faces long ways, this one faces this way. I don't know if that makes any amount of sense. I'm also very sleepy. I did get some sleep, but I've got some sleep debt stuff going on too. Trying to catch up. Alrighty. So it's helpful to note like where the fingertips tend to line up with the thigh, right? That's kind of a helpful marker. I always look at like too where the elbows line up with the kind of mid to lower area of the rib cage. You just want it like proportions are sort of the tricky bit. You can tell at kind of a quick glance by using some of these landmarks, like where your proportions are off. All right. Got muscles that go this way mostly. So this is how when you see like really like big muscles on like bodybuilders, you'll see like, you know, definition here. It's because this muscle's big or this muscle's big. And so by looking at where they kind of lay, depending on the body type of the character you're drawing, you can sort of sort of figure all that stuff out. Okay. I don't want to get too into the muscles here. I am going to leave this reference handy because I think it'll be useful for when we actually start drawing some figures. But for now, I feel like I got a pretty good idea. And I'm ready to move on. We got the big ab muscles here. And of course, even if you have like a heavy set person you're drawing, they're still going to have these basic muscles underneath the fat layer. So you can still think about how a human's going to move, or like what part of the muscles are going to flex when they say push up off the leg, or sit down, or you know, whatever, lifting an arm. So you can still have definition in slight places, just depending on what you're working on. So, okay, muscle study done. Let's move on to an actual drawing. I'm inside. Welcome on in. I'm glad you're inside today. Let's see. Got some good muscle refs. Yeah, please do. Yes, please do, Legum Core. I just found this very quickly on Google Images. I was not, I thought I had some better ones in my anatomy folder. Yeah, put them in the top shop section. I think I'm gonna actually, because we've talked about making, I don't know if I want to make a whole separate channel for resources, but there are a lot of cool resources people are sharing. So I might make a post, like a thread, that's just pinned to the top of that with like links to different kind of resources, like reference stuff. Anyway, yeah. If you watch sumo wrestling, you definitely see the muscles. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Let's move on. Let's make an actual human. Hey, Kudo, how you doing? Welcome to my very scary stream. I am nervous. So nervous. Not as nervous as last time. Though when we did this before, I was very like, people. Alright, since we just did a study of a male, let's do a male figure. And just to remind everything I will put on stream will be work safe. But ooh, here's a good one. This might be too dynamic. Hold on, I really want to do this one, but let's do one that's not quite as like crazy yoga pose. Some of these are really fun though. Hopefully they're really big resolution. I'll try my best, yeah. Let's find a less dynamic human. Oh, here's a really, really straightforward one. Resolution I'm not sure about. Oh, these are really nice. Got some different body types here you can choose from. I'm gonna actually copy this image and post it in the chat, in Discord. But yeah, this would be a good basic one since we just did a very basic pose. So let's do this guy. Thank you, Japan. I'm sure it could be higher res. Oh, Lemmy! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Shoot, I think you just put me to just over the cusp. I think it might round me up now and lie to you guys, maybe. Hold on, let me check. Are you lying, Twitch? Can't tell if Twitch... Oh, Twitch is lying. Twitch is lying, guys. Now Twitch says I have 1.2 thousand followers, but I don't. But thank you for pushing me into the lie zone there, Lemmy. It's very kind of you to follow. You don't people much yourself, Sugar? Yeah. They're scary. They're scary, these people. Humans, man. And it's so, like, for me, I guess a lot of what it is like, if I mess up a human, you can totally tell, you know? And just FYI, since this is my only stream today, this will be a slightly longer stream, so we'll definitely go a bit longer. This is interesting, how they broke down, like, where the muscle differences are in this little... Here's a green box to show you some of that. That's funny. I'm gonna cut that off, though. Anyhow. So yeah, we'll go a little longer today. So these are extremely basic, just standing poses, so hopefully these aren't too intimidating for anyone. I posted that in my Discord as well, so if you need that, feel free to use it. And VODs, human anatomy is super fun, eh? Is it? Are you an artist as well? I draw a lot of people. I don't do a lot of I draw a lot of animals. Sorry, I can't talk. I don't draw a lot of people, so it's a little intimidating for me, but... Share the... Yeah, thank you. Sorry for being confusing there, Lagom Core. Yeah, thanks. Let's check that out. Oh, these are great. These are great. Michael S. Hampton. Nice. I love these. If you guys aren't in the Discord, Lagom Core just posted some really awesome muscle study refs. This one's really nice. Oof. Might have to copy that one and put it in here. We'll see how far I get. This is awesome. Well done. I'm not familiar with this artist, but it feels like I need to be. I'm gonna scoot it down here so that I don't want to shrink it. So it's just gonna hide at the bottom of the page here. Okay, very nice. Very cool. The different colors are helpful too to kind of differentiate where things are and what's overlapping what. Really, really nice stuff. I'll have to find that and pin it to my Pinterest board at some point. Okay. Excellent. No, they're really big resolution, yeah, for sure. Hey, Vale, welcome on in. You don't people much yourself either, Sugar. Wait a sec, this isn't a Griffin art stream. It looks like you're right for Harpy Day. Way to turn that into a fantasy creature, Vale. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, no winged creatures at the moment. It's a pure and simple anatomy study here. Now you kind of have to because you and your friend are working at Graphinol. Yeah, exactly, Troglodyte. I feel like, you know, I'm the same way. I really want to get into the children's book industry, but I don't draw a lot of, like, kids and people and, you know, things you need to be drawing in order to get into the industry. So, yeah. This is my attempt to remedy that. So these are not super dynamic poses because we're just kind of breaking in. I do like that they show different body types. It's kind of helpful. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see. And they look like they're all about the same height, which is also helpful too, although that could be some like photography magic. But it's helpful to see like the what muscles look like on the same, roughly the same height person. Kind of cool. So helpful ref. Always preferred animal centric. Yeah, me too. But it's still something I need to show that I can draw if I want to get into that industry. So, you know, I have a few, like a very few drawings of people in my portfolio, but I need to do more. Oh, you're doing okay? Just got a book sent off. Oh, that's awesome, Vale. Congrats. Oh, well, thank you for popping in and checking on the art. Yeah, it's going well, I think. I mean, I'm not very far into it. Yeah, a lot of them are about animals, it's true. And that's increased, I think, in recent years. I think there was, like, for a while, like, a kind of a big, like, push against having just animals in kids' books. Like, I remember when I first started looking into children's book publishing, it was like they didn't want to see hardly, I mean, maybe a few animals, but, like, they mostly wanted to see, like, kids in every single image that you had in your portfolio, otherwise they wouldn't consider you. Which I kind of get on one end, right? They want you to be somebody who can do a lot of different types of books, but I think it's kind of changed a little bit lately, which is nice. I know as a kid, I certainly enjoyed the animal books more than the books that had kids in them. I was like, those are boring. I want to see the tigers and the dragons and stuff. Nothing has really changed there, actually. Yeah, maybe. I've seen some of those graphs too, Lagom Core. I think, yeah, there's a lot of things going on in the publishing industry, and definitely like publishers push a lot of that stuff too. Like, yeah, I don't really want to get into all of it on stream, but anyway, there's definitely a lot of people being kept out for a variety of reasons. Well-intentioned, most of those reasons, but anyway, it has made it hard for certain people to actually get into the industry. I am, Vertiz. Well, I'm trying to. I don't know, I'm getting really, like, I'm not focusing on this. Hold on, I gotta focus. It does sound like fun. We'll see if I can make it in. Actually, I probably should have done this next to it because I can't quite see my reference. Sorry, this is probably not the best way I could have done this. Let's move my drawing to the side here. So that you guys can actually see it if you're using my screen. I don't want to cut it off for you guys. Yeah, figure drawing, Terzia. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you're excited. I'm glad you're excited. I'm scared. The impulse to get a Cintiq after is strong. It is a learning curve, short stuff. I will tell you, if you can get through the first few weeks of drawing on your graphics tablet, your brain will adjust. Because I remember having to adjust as well. It took me a few weeks. But eventually your eye gets used to not needing to look at your hand, and you get used to looking at where the cursor is to find where your brain just like starts to make that association. So I know it's tough. I feel for you. I know a lot of people get frustrated and they want to spend the more money on getting like a screen tablet, but they're very expensive. They're very expensive. So I highly recommend trying to stick it out with your graphics tablet and just get through that part. I worked on a graphics tablet, to put it in perspective for you, I worked on a graphics tablet from pretty much the age of 14 until I moved to Colorado in 2016 was when I finally got a Cintiq. So I don't know. Like, you can definitely do professional work on a graphics tablet, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So don't let your brain convince you that you'll suddenly be better at art if you get the right tool. That's a really, like, common thing, I think. People, myself included, when I got mine, kind of thought, it's like, oh, the reason I don't know. I guess I'm trying to encourage you, but I'm doing a bad job, so maybe just ignore me. Well, I think it's just what you get used to. Short stuff is what I'm trying to say. Like, I did plenty of commission work and client work and professional work and graphic design. I mean, I did my entire I did the whole Drift comic pretty much on a graphics tablet. So, I mean, you can definitely do it. Yeah, I think it just depends. Yeah, Amaze uses a graphics tablet. It's just whatever your brain gets used to is what I'm trying to say. It's not a matter of like, of which one's better. I think it's just what you're used to. For me, because I'm trying to work quickly, yes, the graphics tablet is the term for a non-screen tablet. Yeah, because I'm trying to work quickly, I think a screen tablet is faster for me. At least I've noticed that I go a lot faster. Especially now that I'm out of the habit of using a graphics tablet, I would be a lot slower, but I still have my old Tues. Like, that's my backup tablet in case anything ever craps out. They're very good. And I have a friend that still works just on a graphics tablet. She's worked on it for her entire career, and she's way more pro than I am. It's just what you get used to, I think, is really what the difference is there. And in a way, it's kind of a shame that I've kind of, my brain has lost the ability to draw on a graphics tablet very quickly, because I used to be pretty fast. But I think if I sat down with it for like a week and just had that to use, I'm sure I would pick it back up. All right, I gotta go faster. This one is embarrassing. Let's just move on. I'm not doing a good job on this. I'm getting the bad drawings out, guys. That's what we're doing today. I'm gonna circle this in red so that I don't forget that. Bad. We're gonna do it. I'm just gonna get it out of the way and we're gonna move on. I'm gonna try really hard not to fixate and get super focused on like making things perfect. There is also, we'll get to a point where we're doing like timed gestures. I really like doing time gesture studies because they kind of force me to like not get so nitpicky, you know? You do switch between them, Lagom Court? Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's probably the best way to do it, to be honest, if you're trying to work on both, especially if you have one at work and one at home. But yeah, I'm just not in the habit anymore. I'm actually going to switch brushes. Maybe that's why I'm not having as much fun here. I'm going to just try drawing the shadows here. I feel like when I force myself to use a wider brush, it forces me to look at shape rather than line. So if you're somebody who always works in line, maybe try that. If you're somebody who always works in shape, maybe try switching to line. Varying up the type of brush or pen or pencil that you're working with can sort of force your brain to describe the shapes differently. So again, I'm just trying to get those big shapes in quickly. This is a little more gestural for sure than the other one. That's actually probably too big of a brush. Hold on. Sorry if you get frustrated. Oh, no. I'm not frustrated at all. No. I'm sorry if I sounded frustrated. I definitely will not ever be frustrated. Trust me, short stuff. One, as an ex-teacher, I love questions. Questions are great. Two, the more I can explain something, the more it can help me reinforce it for myself. And three, for as many questions as I ask, if I ever get annoyed with somebody asking questions, then I'm like the world's biggest hypocrite. Like, you should see me on those science streams. Holy cow. I'm surprised they don't like time me out just to shut me up sometimes. Like, I cannot stop. So no, I will never ever be. I will never be annoyed at questions. I hear you. I hear you. Well, I'm just letting you know. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, an Uji. Nice. How do you like that, Kudo? I've never used that one. Yeah, I think part of it with figure drawing too is just part of why I like gesture drawing is like you're not expected to make it perfect. It's more about just like finding like it's more about building that visual library that I keep talking about, I think, than actually like drawing a perfect image. And again, if you're somebody who wants to do that, like if you're trying to draw like an exact copy of one of these, go for it. That's just not my goal with these. I think I am bored of this pose though, so I think I'm gonna, after this drawing, I'm gonna go find a different pose. Just does not excite me very much. Okay. Let's find a new one. I'm gonna use that pose that I really wanted to draw but thought was too intense. You guys, look at this awesome pose though. Don't you want to draw this? I want to draw this. This looks like fun. I'm gonna put this one in the Discord as well. Yeah, go have some lunch. Oh no, that's okay, Kudo. It's alright. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. You are all good. You're welcome anytime, but you know, attendance is never required. Always happy to see anybody who wants to stop in. Veil, yes. That is exactly what's happening in this pose. This is the... I was getting a glass of water in the kitchen and started to step backwards, but then there was a cat right behind me. Oh no, my water! Oh yeah. I'm sure this is a common pose for those of you with cats. Or a kid. Or a dog, yeah, anything really. Or, oh, there's something weird on the floor. What is that? Is that an animal? Ah! Ultimate pumpkin pie? I'm gonna take your word for that. Just don't hurt yourself if you try. Alright, I'm gonna go back to a skinnier brush though. This is a little more, it's a great pose, right? I like it. Alright, I'm gonna try and focus on the shapes like I was talking about for the first one, so we're not gonna get super, super caught up here. PJ. Yeah, it's a cool pose, exactly. Very dynamic. I love a good dynamic pose. They're more fun to draw. I don't know. Let's see. So I'm just trying to think about those muscles that we were looking at earlier as I'm drawing this. And don't feel bad if you have to like reference back to you know, a muscle reference of some kind. Super helpful to be able to look at those and say, okay, I'm not sure what this muscle is. Let me look at that. Okay, that's where it's supposed to be. Then you can kind of fit it into the pose that you're drawing. But it is helpful to kind of think about that stuff too as you're working, because it can help you solidify it for later. Remember, the whole purpose of this, at least for me, I don't know about you guys, but my whole purpose anyway, is to try and fill that creative bank account so that I can actually like pull some of this information about anatomy into a drawing or an illustration or a character design or whatever. So yeah, just keep in mind your purpose. At least for studies like this and for this kind of thing, I tend to think the better purpose is to study rather than copy. I'm not worried so much about getting the lines exactly right. I'm worried about, are the proportions right? Did I put the muscles where they go? Have I thought about how the bones connect to each other? Like those kinds of things. Because the more you can force your brain to think about that stuff, the more that's going to come out when you go to draw from imagination, you know? So that's the whole end point of the goal of this, is to learn how to study so that we can be better imaginative drawers, artists, creators? I don't know. And again, you know, I always want to encourage anybody to draw, even if you're not trying to be an artist. You know, I feel like training your observation eye is helpful for writers. You know, it's going to help you describe a better scene. It's helpful for scientists. It's helpful for just people who are generally curious. You know, it's never a bad thing to get your brain asking questions and creatively problem solving. Like, that's always going to be good for your mind as a human. So I encourage everybody who would like to try these things to go for it. But also just remember, if this is your first time drawing, we're getting the bad drawings out. We're not getting the good drawings out. So don't feel bad if your drawings aren't coming out well. It's okay. It's okay. We're all going to have those feelings about some of our drawings, and it's fine. Also want to say it's important to make yourself your own benchmark. Don't compare your work to somebody else. Like if you see somebody post in Discord and it's like the super amazing drawing and you feel really bad about your work, don't. They're starting from a different place than you are. If this is your first time drawing, your work's not going to look like that yet, and that's okay. That's why we get the bad drawings out, so we can get to the good drawings, remember? Hey, Isol! Thanks for popping in. How you doing? Yeah, it's hard, short stuff. It's so hard. Yeah. No, and you know what? Don't listen. Even if you've been drawing for decades, that's a very human inclination, right? Like we feel that, sorry, I'm like eating breakfast while I'm talking, but we all struggle with comparison. That never really goes away. For me, the trick has been to change my thinking about making a bad image or a bad drawing and sharing that. I've had to change my thinking a lot to be like, instead of letting that be like a weight on top of me, like, I'll never get better, like, I'm always gonna suck at this, and kind of changing that to be like a fire underneath me to be like, oh, but look how good I could be. To like get excited about how far you have, like, how much is possible. Because anyone can learn to draw. It's just the amount of time you've sat down doing it. So, you know, trying to fix your brain to look at like a really talented artist and be like, ooh, I get excited. I want to learn how to do that. Like that excites me, as opposed to looking at an artist who admire me like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to catch up. Like, because that's really easy to do. It's a hard, I still struggle. Like I'm saying that to kind of reinforce it to myself. Like I need to be better about remembering that, you know? It's something I'm trying to change my brain to think about more. Because yeah, it is tough. Yeah, I know, right? I always need Easel's good vibes. Easel is full of good vibes. If you guys aren't following Be It Easel, you're missing out on a good vibes art stream. For sure. Thanks, Easel. And I'm doing okay. I'm also a little sleepy. And a little bit intimidated because this is not a subject that I am super comfortable with. But I am trying, and I'm trying publicly, which is always scary, but I'm slowly getting better at failing publicly. Because that's part of trying publicly, is failing publicly. Anyway. It's okay. It's just like if I think about it too much, I'll get inside my own head, and then my lines won't be as confident, and I'll just get kind of like, like I was kind of starting to do that with this first one. That's why I just moved on from it. I was like, nope, this one's, I'm getting too worked up about it. Oh, thank you, Easel. Thank you. Well, I hope that your day goes well, and thanks as always for hanging out and lurking with me. I appreciate that. And again, if anyone's just now joining and you'd like to participate in the showcase at the end of stream, we do have a warm-up art section that you can drop your work into, and I'll show them on screen at the end of stream, as long as it is work safe. So just keep in mind, if you're using different references that aren't clothed, please, you know, like Lagomcore said, maybe sketch in some undies or something so that I can share it on screen. I don't want to be scrolling and like suddenly come across some bits, you know? We definitely want to keep this something that people can have on while they're working, and it's totally fine. They're not gonna have to have any awkward conversations with the boss or something. So I appreciate you guys helping with that. But so this is a really interesting, like, the way that this muscle is sort of attaching. So for anyone who's like not sure, if you're using this reference and you're not sure what you're looking at, this muscle is kind of stretching up here, right? So this is, if we go down to this lovely reference, this is this muscle right here. Same one that this yellow one is right here. So you can see how it stretches in different ways depending on how you're posed. So remember, keep these things handy because it really does help when you're trying to figure out what's going on in a pose. Yeah, I don't want anyone to be sent to HR. At least not from my stream, you know. If I can help it, I want to try and keep it work safe. Although somebody pointed out the other day, and I thought was kind of funny, that viewership on Twitch tends to go down, I guess, on the weekends. And they're like, yeah, because people aren't just on their work computer watching streams. It's like, oh, I hadn't thought about that. But I guess that is what a lot of people do. So you have nothing prepared for stream today. Oh, you're gonna miss the painting you were happy with. Oh, well, hey, I'm sure that'll be fun, Easel. It just made me laugh. Like, I hadn't really thought, because, like, I don't work at a job where I can do that, so it just doesn't occur to me. Like, I can lurk sometimes on streams at work, but not really, just because I have a very public-facing job. So, yeah, I just thought that was really funny. Him does right is useful because he shows the muscles flex. Yeah, no, I'll have to look up that artist. Thank you for recommending him. That's really, really helpful for sure. And this one's a little bit complicated too because we've got some foreshortening on the arm up here. So there's like because the elbow is toward the camera, but then this arm is like, the arm is bent, right? So it's like a shorter looking, I don't know, I'm not doing a good job. Also, speaking of foreshortening, look how massive my arm looks when it's really close to the camera. Anyway, foreshortening is always a little bit trickier. So try to, one way I've seen artists think about stuff like that is to think about the arm as having like lines around it, right? And so there's like 4 lines there, but then you'd have your 1, 2, 3, 4, and they get closer together. So that can kind of help you with foreshortening a little bit. But anyway, I think I have some references pinned that are sort of like that. This guy is so zen while he's tripping over this cat. It's kind of impressive. And I'm not going to worry too much about the head today. We're going to be actually doing portraits tomorrow, so I'm going to save all of my portraiture energy for tomorrow, guys. I'm just not going to get into it. I'm even more nervous about portrait studies because holy cow. Who has 2 thumbs and never draws people? This girl. And especially the face. I feel like the face is like, that's the thing people can tell the most if you messed up on a person. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, if you want to come back and watch some more struggle, join me tomorrow at the same time. Okay. His 1 foot is massive, but that's okay. Maybe I got a little focused on the foot there. We'll just shrink it a little bit. The joys of digital art, where you can just sort of move things around. I should be back. I hope so. I'm not sure, Paleontologist VA. I'm still, and also welcome in. I'm still waiting on the text from my landlord over there to let me know when the internet's on. They said that they were coming over sometime today to fix it, so I'm hoping by this afternoon I'll be back in the studio, but I won't be streaming this afternoon, so we'll see. I'm nervous eating. Oh, thank you for giving Isla that shout out. He has some material for animals too. Nice, that's awesome. Okay, let's find another pose. I've done a bunch of male poses. Let's do some female. Now you've made me very aware of the amount of Bowie that I apparently have in my in my pins amaze, and that's quite funny to me. I could have sworn I had that pinned already, but I guess not. Let's find a female that we have not done before. Well, here's a nice sitting pose. This one would be interesting. I kind of like this one. Oh, this one's good too. Shoot, there's so many good poses. Who made this reference folder? Man, it's just so good, so full of good poses. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Let's do this one. This one's good. Pretty straightforward. It won't be too hard. And then we'll do a slightly more dynamic female pose here in a second. I'm in the human folder of my. I was being silly. I'm in the human folder of my Pinterest. Although this one, you see some weird foreshortening here because her hand is a lot closer to the camera than her body. So look how big her hand looks. It's kind of interesting. Oops, hold on, I messed that up. but that's okay. Yeah. There's quite a few good stock artists on DeviantArt. I think I went through and pinned quite a few of them one time, but what's the pose? Stretching pizza dough on a bus making a sharp turn. This one right here. We decided it was tripping over the cat in the kitchen while walking backwards and trying not to step on the cat. That's what we decided. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Trezia, it's pinned at the top. So I have 2 anatomy reference folders pinned at the top. You could do either, there's one that's like not related to me. It's just like one that I've used in the past. It's full of stock images. And then there's my Pinterest folder, which is the one I'm pulling from right now. How you doing, Alvo Vision? Thanks for popping in. We are doing some anatomy studies today. And yeah, like I said, feel free to pop them into the warm-up art section, either as you draw or toward the end, and then at the end of stream, we'll be looking at them. Oh, hiccups so bad. Whew. Sorry for my hiccups. 1 second, guys. I better eat another dehydrated strawberry to make sure that my hiccups go away. That's how you cure them. It's probably how I make them worse, honestly. Oops. All right, starting with the head. I might do a timed pose on some of these, but I'm actually kind of enjoying just being able to like focus on, like, got the ribs in there. I can see sort of the basic shapes here. Made that like way too far over. This is a very like fine art pose, you know? Like I can see this being the reference image for like some kind of epic fantasy cover or something. Like holding a glowing orb or something like that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Amaze. Or a tiny cat. That's true. More people should epically hold up a tiny cat. Here, we'll do that just for you. There you go. Tiny cat. There's the tail. Kind of looks like a mouse, but that's okay. All the cats. Yes, it's true. Start hiding cats and things. We'll have Skittle popping up. Be like, hidden cats? What are you talking about? That's why you come to the streams, yeah, to influence the cats. Oh, the foreshortening on this hand is quite bad. Like I know that that's how big it is in the picture. Like if you were to take this, it just looks so weird in a drawing. But if you were to take this, like, why isn't it working? There we go. Like this length of hand and like move it down here. Like it's really, really quite big. But I still feel like it looks bad in the drawing. So anyway, we're just gonna move on from this one probably, because that's gonna bug me a little bit. Although maybe I did draw it slightly too big. Like her arm right here is probably not quite it. Ah, creaky chair. I'm so tired of this creaky chair. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I was trying to listen to my VODs to see if it was showing up in the VOD, and I couldn't quite tell, but anyway. You saw a book a while back that was like A Cat's Guide to Dragon Riding. Oh gosh. That's so funny. I love that. I want to see that. All the cats, for sure. All the cats. The cat is the chosen one. Simba. Oh, it looks like we're in an ad break. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't even see that coming up. I was so involved in my drawing. We are taking a 3-minute ad break. Feel free to stretch. We'll take this opportunity to stretch. So, I swear I thought I fixed it, but I guess I didn't. I tried to set my bot up to where it would make announcements in chat when there was about to be an ad break, and we're trying to do it where it's a 3-minute break for everybody at the same time. So that way, you know, they aren't just like randomly popping up on people. Supposedly this is the preferred method, I don't know. But if you haven't done any of your carpal tunnel stretches today, guys, feel free. I didn't really do a very good job on mine just now, so. And then I will find a new reference photo. Okay. See what we can do. It's all good. Make it so good. Feel like it should. Trying to find another good pose. Taking this ad break opportunity to look for another pose. It's so good. Baby, making it so good. You put 2 in the Discord. Oh, you mean 2 drawings? Nice. Got 30 seconds, guys, till the ad break's over, and I think I found another pose. Let's do a more dynamic female pose. I think would be fun. Ooh, these are fun. All right, I just pinned a few dynamic female poses as well in my Pinterest if you are interested. But let's do this one. I like it. I think it's a good one. Although there's a lot of clothing kind of in the way. Shoot, I kind of prefer when it's like a dancer's outfit, so you can see a little bit more of the musculature. Yeah, I changed my mind last minute. Okay, let's do this one. You know what? This one's still pretty good. It's not as dynamic as I was hoping for, but put it in the Discord, put it right here. Alrighty. Dancers have such good poses, though. It's hard not to find something to appreciate. They do, yeah. For sure, like a cover. Alright, I do want to do a slightly more dynamic one after this, though. There was one I really wanted to do, but there was just so much clothing in the way. It's like, it was more of a gesture. It would have been a better gesture study, maybe, than an actual, like, figure reference. But yeah, let's just, I really like the line of action in this figure. Like, you can kind of see how it's got this really great, like, almost, like, bow shape that she's making. Another benefit of, like, you know, dancers and figure skaters, that kind of thing, they tend to be pretty athletic, so it's very easy to see kind of the musculature that you're trying to emulate. Of course, I don't know if it's like the angle or what, but her arm seems very skinny right here. It might just be the angle that she's holding her hand at. Yeah, it does, right? Okay, so it's not just me. I'm like, shoot, this is a... It might just be the way that she's got her hand turned, but I don't know. She's a very small person, so that could be also just part of it. It's like, I feel like it's gonna make the drawing look kind of weird, though. Kind of like the other one. Well, we've got the little deltoid here, we've got the little bicep. I'm working on not getting caught up in it. I'm just gonna move on. I'm not loving this pose actually, like I thought I was going to. Alright, we're gonna do a more dynamic pose here in a second. Hopefully I'll be able to vindicate myself. Getting the bad drawings out, people. Getting the bad drawings out. Okay. Another. Let's do another. Why does it keep taking me back to that when I'm just literally trying? Oh my gosh. Pinterest. Sometimes you're so helpful, and then other times you're just not. Okay, I need to stop opening these pens individually. That's part of my problem. Okay. So here's the pose I really wanted to do. This is a fairly clothed figure, but I really like this pose. It's a lot of fun. Very dynamic, a lot going on. I'm actually gonna move it over here. Find somewhere that it fits. Hey, Genie Problem! Hello, hello, how are you? Thanks for popping in. We are doing some figure studies today. Learning about human anatomy, doing some gesture drawing, kind of tackling the prompts however you guys would like to. Welcome on in, yeah, exactly. And I'm also eating strawberries. That may or may not be giving me hiccups, but they're so good. And for anyone who is just popping in, if you would like to draw along, feel free. You certainly don't have to show your work if you don't want to. But if you would like to, there is a place for that in the Discord. And I did post this photo in the Discord as well, but you can also find it in my my reference folder. I just thought this was a super fun pose. Again, this really great line of movement here. So this is a very complex, I guess because the angle is upside down, this one's probably a little intense if you're kind of new to drawing people. So feel free to pick a different one if this is too much going on for you to parse out. What I'm trying to do is think about those things we talked about earlier. You know, that same muscle that we were talking about that was here, it's like it's just doing that same thing, it's just upside down, right? But there's that deltoid, bicep, you know, there's the triceps, all that stuff. So, you know, you definitely, oh, wait a minute. Claire! My goodness, Claire Burr. Thank you Claire Burr, thank you so much for that sub. That was so nice of you. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing, Claire? Enjoy the new emotes. Got some new sea slug and crazy silly emotes. Here's all the ones I've made recently. Hopefully gonna be adding some new ones. Thank you, Claire. How are you doing today? Oh wait, did Regnation gift you that? Wait, hold on. My OBS lied to me. Hold on, I want to thank the right person. It was Regnation! Regnation, thank you so much for that sub. Aw, so nice. Yeah, it doesn't show me that for some reason. That's really, really kind. A 3-monther. Oh my gosh. Why does it not tell me that? Oh, does it just automatically renew? I think I remember when Reganation gifted that to you. Well, either way, thank you, Reganation, if you're in here. Or if you're not just osmosis, then I'm gonna thank you for that gift sub. It probably only shows you the initial gift. Yeah, it's so confused. I still don't really super understand how Twitch works or why it does the things it does. But how you doing today, Claire? I hope you're having a good day. Either way, you got to see the silly UFO baby emote. Or I mean GIF. So there you go. Enjoy them. Doing okay? Yeah, it sounded like you were pretty sleepy yesterday. I hope you were able to catch up on some rest. You've been working really hard. I saw that, yeah. I mean, I saw you post about that. That's a sign, Claire. They call, in police work, they call that a clue. You need to get some rest, my friend. Well, either way, it's good to see you. We are just doing some human studies today. We're practicing human anatomy. So we started with a little bit of a muscle study. I reminded myself and others that we're getting the bad drawings out today, so trying not to be self-conscious about the ones of these I don't like. But yeah, we're just kind of working from reference here. You sleep too much when you do. Oh, well maybe that's also a sign. I feel like usually your body makes you sleep when you need it, right? I mean, I guess I understand like feeling like you've slept too much and like, the whole day's gone, or like it's so late. I totally understand that feeling too, but I normally have not had, I don't know, when my body makes me sleep a lot, it's usually because I'm very sleep deprived. And so it's just like a sign for me that it's like I need to be getting more rest. But maybe that's just me. Either way, it's good to see you. And I hope your day is going well. I love the movement in the hair here. This is this is a lot of fun, this hair stuff. Like, look at this. Look at this crazy, like, you can see where she just kind of, like, leapt into that pose based on the little flyaways and stuff. It's kind of interesting. Stephen breaking rules. This is a battle I don't lose. Keep hiding. Oh, Claire, I was actually gonna DM you earlier today. I was wondering if I could get that list of like bad bots and stuff that you were talking about. I kind of want to have that if you don't mind sharing that. It'd be cool. It'd be interesting for me to know like what bots are bad and which ones are okay or at least benign and which ones to boot and that kind of thing. So I might DM you about that later. You haven't seen them around much? The bots? That's good. I thought I remembered you saying you had like a document that was shared or something. If it's not shared, that's fine. I don't want to have like access to your personal files or anything, but if you had a list, I would just be curious. Counseling Pepe trolls, cringe coded. What is, wait, what? 24/7 AFK streams. Where did you get the list? Wait. Is it one that you've made yourself? Sorry, I heard a really weird sound just now. Did anyone else hear that? Is that just me? Am I going crazy? It's possible. It is possible. Come on, studio. You did hear it. Okay. Yeah, what was that? That was so strange. Studio landlord still has not texted me. I hope my studio internet comes on. Ah. Oh, interesting. Thank you. List of all Twitch bot accounts. This is so helpful. Thank you. I'm gonna pin this. I appreciate that, Claire. I don't trust the first link in Google anymore. I've been misled too many times. Alright, let's find another picture. Oh my gosh. The list shows how many channels the account is watching. Interesting. Interesting. Well, thank you. I will have to peruse around on there. Here's another one that would be a helpful illustration, I feel like, pose to look at. Ooh, here's a fun one. Sports poses are the best. Holy cow, that is so fun. Sports, like table tennis. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I really like this pose, so I think I might just use that one. It's just so much fun. It's such a dynamic angle. So this will be another another quick gesture, probably. All right, copy that, post it in the Discord. I like it. I like it. The iconic sitting pose, yes. I was about to do a sitting pose actually. Here, let me post both of the ones I was going to use because I might still want to do that one. I just like the angle of this picture. It's really fun. Really helpful for like perspective, I think. So that's a good one. And then I was actually going to do where'd the sitting pose go? Did I pin this? I can't remember. Yeah, I did. Where'd it go? Where's my sitting pose? There it is. And here's the other one. Because, I mean, I feel like this is a common... This is like a very common pose. Like, you will use this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make it smaller. All these are getting, like, so big. I don't know where to put you. Yeah, I like both of these. Sing the song until she's singing. Someone cleared. Yeah, it was Claire. Claire cleared them from my channel. But I was just kind of wanting to know where to look to keep an eye on, like if any other bots show up or something. Star folks just see if an account was likely just lurking the channel. Though your use of the list, seeing what was the most common kind of account was lurking. Yeah. I just hope someone look their account profile and click on their channels. I see, I see. Some of these accounts are looking to track your VODs. Yeah, that was more kind of what I was kind of... Once you said that, I've been kind of thinking about that a lot. This is... I hadn't seen any new ones. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing that link. I'll definitely cross-reference that. Strawberries. There's only 3 left. I ate them all. Dang it. I need to go to the grocery store today. Also, sorry if you guys can hear like a ton of construction and whatnot. Why isn't it letting me resize this? There it is. Sorry, tap, 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 tap. Yeah, I know. This keyboard is so loud. Make sure you can actually see. So it is 11:20. I'm gonna do 2 more poses and then oh, it's not me. Oh, you can actually hear that? Oh wow. Yeah, they're building a house or an apartment complex or something across the street from me right now. There's actually like a saw or something happening right now. Yep, this is me. This is me typing on the keyboard. I hate how much I like that. This very silly emote, you guys. Oh my gosh. That is the most aggressive keyboard frog ever. Wow. Very funny. My animation skills are extremely basic. Definitely not as involved as that. Maybe one day, but not this day. No, I don't think you have, Claire. This is such a cool picture, though. Oh, we are gonna do footwear, I think. We're doing shoes next week. Shoes are something I really am weak in. So we will be focusing on footwear. At the end of next week, I think it is, on Wednesday. I can't believe it's already the end of June, you guys. What happened? Where is this year going? Make it stop. It's going too fast. Help. I feel like I have not accomplished the things that I wanted to accomplish. Casey poses. Trying to, Siren, trying to. How are you doing, by the way, Siren Night Sparrow? It's good to see you. We are doing, yeah, we're doing figure drawing poses today, figure drawing session. Anyone who wants to is welcome to post the results of their studies in the Discord if you'd like, and I will look at those at the end of stream. Of course, no pressure. I know plenty of people participate from home and don't share what they're making, so it's totally fine if you would rather not share. But if you want to, we do a little fun showcase at the end of stream. And then also, if anybody's wanting to participate in the art showcase at the end of the month, will be the last day to submit for June. But feel free to show off your best of for the month of June, just your favorite piece that you've made this month. We'll be showing that on the first long stream of July. Like first afternoon stream, basically. It was fun to do that at the beginning of this month, so we'll try it again this month and see how it goes. I need to make a little like command about it. what's funny is I feel like, I don't know if it's because I'm more interested in them or if because they're just easier for me for some reason, but like I have less trouble with these dynamic poses than I do with like very straightforward poses. I wonder if it's just because you can hide mistakes easier maybe in a dynamic pose, but like in a very straightforward pose, it's like very important to be accurate. I bet that's why. Alright, I'm eating the last of my strawberries, guys. Hold on. This is my delayed breakfast. Dried strawberries are all gone. So sad. So good. Oh, thanks for posting that link, by the way. What is this, tiny URL? Oh my gosh, Claire! Is that a spider? Is that a spider that you're trying to catch in a cup? Oh my gosh. Claire. Yeah, sitting and reading a book. Terrifying. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Terrifying and funny at the same time, Claire. Well done. You've done it. That one jumped, yeah, clearly. So scary. I do too, yeah. I catch spiders in cups and take them outside. I don't like killing stuff if I don't have to. It's just not my favorite. You just edit? That's okay. I bet you could. I bet you could. Anyone can. It's just a matter of sitting down and doing it. It takes a long time. We have lots of beginner artists that join in our little draw-alongs here. Yeah, it would be easy to do. That's why we talk about looking at form and shape rather than line when we do these, especially. It makes it easier to kind of focus and kind of get the overall gesture of something. And then the lines come later. All right, I'm not going to get too detailed here. We are doing portraits tomorrow, so I don't want to burn myself out on faces today. That's my excuse today for not drawing the face. I'm just gonna, I feel like he has to be like coming up to spike a ball or something. Anyway. Jumpy pose, jumpy pose. All right. So again, I'm just looking for, excuse me, the big shapes in the body. I'm not really worried about the tinier details yet. Just mostly focused on proportion and positioning. Exactly. After a while, that line won't take weeks. It'll take seconds, yeah. And I mean, technically, so when people ask me how long it takes me to draw something, I always tell them like decades. It has taken me decades to make this drawing. Even though you just saw me do it in a few seconds, it's because that's literally how it works. Like when you first start, it does take you a long time. And you're spending a lot of time practicing. The only reason I can work quickly is because I've spent decades trying to study. And it just comes. It just comes with time. It's really more about, it's not about ability as much as it is about willingness to study, I think, is really the difference between people who draw and people who don't, you know. Anyone can do it. It's a skill just like anything. It's like carpentry. You know, you're not born knowing how to be a carpenter. But over time you can learn the skill. Yeah, you do lots of other things, Claire. No pressure either. Anyone is welcome to hang out in my chats. It's not just for artists. But for anyone who is drawing out there and is nervous about how it's looking, remember, the whole point of these is that we get the bad drawings out. That's what we're all trying to do right now. Yeah, I know. And it's a really common question that artists get because I think, you know, people are just used to looking at the end product, right? So like, oh, how long did it take you to start this painting and then finish that painting? And so, well, I mean, I'm not saying that's like an invalid question. I just think it kind of overlooks how long it really took. Because it really, to get to that level of proficiency, took, to whatever level of proficiency, took a long time for anyone. And we just forget about that, you know? And I always get really excited too, just like seeing how other people tackle something. Like we can all be drawing the same thing, but every artist, every person, everybody who's got a different perspective, which is all of us, is going to tackle it in a slightly different way. So it's just kind of interesting to see and get inspired by how other people, you know, solved the creative problem of trying to draw this figure or draw that thing or this thing or interpret that shape. We all have different things we emphasize. Like some artists might emphasize the shadows more, some might emphasize line more, some might pay a lot more attention to, I don't know, like the muscular forms. It's just interesting. And of course, everyone's line weight is going to be different too. Like I know I tend to have a pretty varied line weight. Some of that's just because I go fast, but I'm not really like paying attention to hyper accuracy. I'll draw the chair too, because you can never, you know, study objects too much, right? Not the most accurate chair ever, but that's okay. Also, I'm pretty sure my mom has these chairs. This chair style looks extremely familiar to me. I feel like I grew up with chairs like these. Alright, there we go. To stay. You deal with it by not drawing figures. Hey Cave Geek, how you doing? I have done that for a long time. I'm trying to break that habit right now, actually. Yeah, that is also my answer to that problem a little bit. Ooh. Oh, Isla's Sculptor! Hey, thanks for popping in! Oh my gosh, good to see you. What were you sculpting today? How was it? Thanks. Ah, yes, the chair that I don't care about. It's always going to be more confident than my people. My people are always... Ugh. I just need to do it more. I'm just not... My lines aren't confident with people. Well, come on in, guys. I'd love to see what you're up to. We are doing figure studies today. We're getting the bad drawings out. That's why I circled that. So if you want to join us in doing some bad drawings, we're learning about human anatomy and trying to practice. We do practices like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And yeah, thank you for giving Ilis that shout out. Yeah, no, come on in anytime. Oh my gosh. I'm the Art Weirdo. Thank you so much for that follow. And hello, welcome. We do other things other than people. Let me zoom out. When we do these study days, we also do... Oh, shoot. You know what? I can't actually get to it. Hold on. I'd love to see what you're working on, Ilis, while I'm getting myself sorted here. For those who don't know, Ilis is a sculptor, in case you couldn't tell by the name. And really does great work, honestly. He's kind of a newer newer artist here on Twitch. I'd love to see more folks find out about Eyeless. So go give him a follow. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, there we go. All right. So like yesterday we did crocodiles. It was National or International Crocodile Day, World Crocodile Day, something like that. So we do animal studies quite a bit. We've done, let's see, Fire and Stone. We have like an elemental series we did last week. So we did various like elemental effects you can pull into an illustration. Oh yeah, I should save. I don't even know if I've saved this whole time. Sometimes we do, oh, we did dinosaurs the other day. But anyway, we do studies like these Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So in the morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those are the days that I do stuff like this. And today is people, because I don't do people enough. And I need to do more people. So that's what we are. We are drawing the people. Found this really great muscle study that Lackham Core pulled in for us. I forget the name of the artist already. Really helpful reference though. Last of the dinos. Yeah, you guys go give Eyeless a follow, and Eyeless, if you have anything you want to share, feel free. Feel free to share. Would love to see what you're working on. I also do other stuff for anyone who just came in on the raid, or if anyone's new here and hasn't seen my work before. I do various things. Do children's book illustrations. This is a lot of what I stream, is stuff like this. Trying to get into the book industry, so we got lots of illustrative work. This is one that I'm still working on. It's not finished yet. Speaking of dinosaurs. Michael S. Hampton. Thank you. Thank you. Did this one recently. That one was fun. Anyway, so we just studied that. Also do sea slug dragons. We have some sea slug emotes that I made the other day. I don't know why this one's so small. It should be like this. Anyway, do dragons based on sea slugs. Always a good time. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I think that's everything. Oh yeah, stickers, graphic novel. I'm kind of all over the place. I do sculptures too, but I don't really have that stuff handy because I'm not at my studio today. I'm waiting right now, actually, on a text any minute now from the landlord at my studio property to let me know that the internet's working again. It has been out since last Wednesday. It actually went out in the middle of my warm-up stream last week, which was very annoying. Favorite study days are the Peliphant ones. Yeah, I don't know if that's a study as much as a creature design, but anyway, that's what we're up to. You're working on a meerkat with binoculars. Aw, that's so cute. Well, if you have anything you want to share, feel free to drop a link in the chat. And I hope you guys all went and followed Eyeless. Y'all have a good time on his streams. Good to see ya. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate you popping in. Okay, I already ate my breakfast. I keep looking in the bag like there's gonna be more, but there's just not. It's empty. I'm very sad about it. I'm so hungry. Okay, anyway. Go Pause! How's it going? Good to see you. Alright, let's do another one. And then I'll start looking at any of the work you guys wanted to submit. We'll probably do that around noon, so it's 11:30 right now. Yeah, so if you have any sketches you'd like to share in the showcase, feel free to drop those in the Discord in the warm-up art section. Once again, it does not have to be people. If you decided to study plants, or you decided to study animals, or something else today, totally fine. Just whatever you studied, make sure, one, that it's work appropriate, and two, that it's actually from reference before you stick it in there. But I'd love to show it at the end of stream, so if you would like to participate in that, feel free. Okay. Let's do another. Just do me a favor and make sure that anything you post, you don't have to post a reference with it, just make sure that it is work safe. So if there's any bits, please make sure they're covered. That's the only thing I ask. Hey Paradox, how's it going? Good to see you, Moose. Just popping in to say hi. Oh, well, thank you for popping in, Go Pause. It's so good to see you. Let's see. I'm gonna pick another one. Your way home was a bit too shaky for drawing, so I didn't get much drawing done. Aw, that's okay. Well, I'm glad that you hopefully have made it home safe by now. I hope you're having a good day, Moose. I hope everyone's having a good day. Thanks for coming on in. I'm trying to find another reference photo. I kind of want to do... I feel like we've done the same. I kind of want to do like a different body type. I feel like we've done pretty average body type here. don't have that many that are not. Let's do so many good ones. Well, here's a good one. Is there a prompt to follow? That's a great question. You're welcome. So in the Discord, I post the pictures I'm using. At the top of chat, you can also find some links to various reference areas. Be aware that one of them, the human anatomy one, there are some new references on there. So just make sure if you use those, that if you post that in the Discord, that you just kind of either just draw some underwear on it or something. But because I try to keep whatever's on my screen. I can't share it on Twitch if it's got nudity, obviously. So, but I'd like to share what you guys are doing. But there's not like a specific thing, Art Weirdo. It's more just like find some references that you think are interesting. I've got my Pinterest board up there too. Those are all work safe. But yeah, you just kind of pick your own prompt, really. The prompt is the figure, the human figure. So find an image that speaks to you. What I always tell people to do is to start with like musculature. I always start with like a muscle or in a skeletal study, just to kind of orient my brain to kind of like put the pieces where they go and remind myself what proportions are like. And then I'll start working from the actual reference after that, just to kind of remind me. Oh, no worries, Tarzia. It's an easy thing to forget, honestly. I have so many things that I've drawn from like figure drawing classes that I just sort of, I would wish I could share, because I really think, I honestly think, again, figure drawing, if you haven't taken a figure drawing class and you want to get better at drawing, that is the fastest way to do it, in my opinion. Thanks for hanging out, Ilis. I'm going to show off your work on Instagram just because I didn't see a link from you, but I think that people should know that you draw and make really cute stuff. So if you want to go see adorable things like this getting made on stream, I got to watch him work on the first part of this. I actually hadn't seen it finished. I didn't get to see it finished on the stream, but I got to see it finished here. And yeah, just like super cute work. Like, look at these little drawings. They're so cute. Anyway, so he draws these things and then sculpts on stream. So if you guys want to watch this process, go give Ilis Sculptor a follow. You won't regret it. You'll have a good time. I let his sculpts are so cute and so cool. Look at this. Like, look at the detail here. This is so awesome. Anyway, you're missing out if you're not following Ilis Sculptor. Go give him a follow and encourage him to stay around on Twitch. I'm all for more awesome artists here on Twitch, so you won't regret it, I promise. Plus, he's just a nice, chill guy to hang out with. Right? It is amazing. You guys should all go follow him. So he's drawing the nude. I know, right, Tarzia? Same. Yeah, and it's tough. Like I said, just a little, just draw a little smiley face or something. You don't have to be super super detailed or anything about it. I don't want to ruin anybody's beautiful artwork, but yeah, figure drawing classes, again, if you've never drawn the nude figure, it can be a little awkward, but we're all adults, ideally, anyway. If you're watching me right now, you probably are an adult or you're with an adult, but for the adults in the chat, highly recommend taking a figure drawing class. You'll just learn so much more. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of like doctors. Like, you wouldn't want a doctor to like operate on you if they'd never actually seen the human body. It's like the same. Obviously not, the stakes aren't as high, but it's hard to know how to draw stuff if you haven't seen the unobstructed view of how the muscles actually work. Like, it's one thing to look at a drawing of muscles like this, but it's an entirely other thing to actually like see them in front of you and see how the light plays on them and see like when there's a slight shift in the posture, how things can change and something can get more like I guess engorged, or I don't know what the word would be, like like when the muscle flexes versus when it's soft. So anyway, imagine right, Beauty Soul? Can you imagine if a doctor had never seen a human body unclothed and then like you're in the doctor's office and they just can't stop giggling? Yeah, you gotta get that out. But it is important to study. So anyway, I always recommend it if anyone has the wherewithal or the ability to go and study. It's super, super helpful. Can't recommend it enough. I really wish I had the time and the money to take a figure drawing class again. Without, oh my gosh, Struble! Oh my gosh, 2 raids? Holy cow. Elove Art, hello. Thank you so much for popping in. You guys popped in the middle of our figure drawing study that we're doing this morning. Oh my gosh. I was not ready for that. How was your stream? What did you guys get up to? See, squirrel indeed, yes. That's okay. These are cute little raid calls. Oh my gosh, the running chicken! Struble, how did you do that? I want to make an emote just like that. I love your running chicken. Do you guys see this? Oh my gosh, somebody please use this some more. Oh, and thank you for those bits. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. Medical graduates from Zoom, right, Art Weirdo? Oh, thank you so much for that follow. Tell me what you guys got up to. For those who've never been here, my name is Casey. I get a little flustered when I get rated, so apologies for that. You've rated in on our warm-up studies. So I was actually just explaining this to, we just got rated by Eyeless Sculptor. So forgive me if you guys who just sat through this little explanation. I'll go a little faster, but we do studies Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So today is figure drawing, but like yesterday was crocs, for example. So we had World Croc Day. So we studied crocodiles, and what we do is we talk about how to use reference as like something to study versus something to copy. So if you're somebody who has wanted to kind of like get better at art or start drawing, or maybe you haven't drawn from reference in a while, or maybe you're like me and you just know that you need to be working from reference, but you just don't, because it's kind of like going to the gym. You just need accountability buddies. That's what this is. This is like an accountability stream, kind of. We're at the art gym together, guys. So welcome to the art gym. You didn't know that Struble took you to the gym today. Also, there's construction. Sorry for all the noise, guys. Oh my gosh, more bits. Thank you so much. That's really, really kind. For those who haven't been here before, I used to be an art teacher at an elementary school, and now I'm trying to get into illustration for children's books. But anyway, this is just what we do. Oh my gosh, these bits, you guys. Thank you. Let me catch up on chat. And Struble, if you have anything you'd like to share, I do dinosaurs sometimes too. I was trying to find that one. Anyway, we just do all kinds of things. So that's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then the rest of the week, oops, I do, other than be bad at Twitch and not know how to do stuff, we do things like this. So I just showed these pieces to the folks in chat, so I apologize. But yeah, I'm trying to get into children's book illustrations. So I've been working on updating my portfolio with like new illustrations that I'm actually this month, I'm about to start pitching. I'm literally staring at the clock waiting for my studio internet to come back on. I'm actually in my living room right now. This is like my B setup. But hopefully my landlord will message me and say, hey, the internet's back on at the studio, because it's been out for a week almost, and I'm really frustrated about it. Because I need to get my stuff submitted. I need to update my website, and I need to like put the finishing touches on some pieces. Like this file is not quite finished. I haven't added the lighting on this dinosaur yet. So there's just like little things I need to do that I can't do here. So I'm a little annoyed, but hopefully soon. Anyway, this is what I do. We do sea slug dragons also. So we'll look at sea slugs and like, you know, take some of its attributes and design a dragon based off of it. So we do that first Wednesday of every month. And that's me. That's what I do. So anyway. Oh, and I have a webcomic too. I think I keep forgetting to talk about Drift. Drift. There you go. There's Drift. Anyway, let me catch up on chat. Thank you so much for choosing me for raid target, Struble. I really appreciate that, and I love your chickens. Oh my gosh, chickens are amazing. I actually just made a chicken emote. This is the only one I have. It looks like it's high-fiving. I tried to make it look like it was high-fiving me, like little chibi me, but then I realized there's like a space, so I'm very sad about that. Let's see. And Manitoba Burbs, thank you so much for that follow. I know I missed somebody. I really appreciate that. Thank you for coming on in. Let me scroll down on chat just a bit and see if I can find a link from you. And Gray Shale, welcome on in. Figure drawing, yeah, we're trying. I'm not the most confident figure drawing person, so. Oh, so you didn't need to give me some bits, Manitoba Burbs, but thank you. That's so kind. Evil Turnip, thank you for the follow. Drawing Frog and Toad Stargaze. Aw, cute. Love it. Yes, Easel's here. Easel is gracing us with her presence today. The chicken is a sticker design, and then I use the Twitch thing to make it run. Wait, you can do that automatically on Twitch? Wait, it'll just move it for you? I didn't know that. Struble, welcome to me. I'm a Twitch noob. I didn't know that you could just... I need to look into that, because I have some chicken stickers, actually. We were just looking at some the other day. Oh, Crockpot, no. Oh, the Art Gym, yes, Gray Shale, exactly. Art Gym's the only one I like, yeah. You were lied to, oh no. You guys don't have to pay art fees, Struble, my goodness, this is too kind. I like to go to the gym's parking lot and eat fries. Oh yes, we should stretch. Okay, anyway, let's get this giant lion picture that's angry off the screen here. Anyway, so yeah, we're doing that. Yay, Chris Wright, welcome on in. Another great new artist here on Twitch if you guys want to give Chris Wright a follow. I'm trying to find a link from Struble, if Struble dropped anything. I do have a cheese emote. Yes, I love cheese. I'm a big fan of cheese. Gray Shale, for sure. Sorry, I'm also really slow at responding to Twitch. Hold on. Scrolling down, scrolling down. Gotta run. Okay, bye, Easel. Thanks for being here. Nudibranchs are wonderful, aren't they, Golganek? And Golganek, hello. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming on in. Oh, thank you, Struble. You're so kind. Okay, here we go. Found a link from you. Perfect. Let's check it out. Oh, you guys, look at this cute, cute picture. My goodness. I love your style, Struble. Have you ever considered children's books? This is a very cool, very nice, clear-cut sort of a style. I really like this. Lovely. Twitch has a tool for that. I had no idea, you guys. I'm just such a dummy when it comes to this stuff. Anemone Dragon, you like that? Thank you. Giant Golganek chickens! Oh my gosh, I want that so bad. I want to do this. I love chickens. I take care of, I volunteered a chicken coop here locally. Also to make it larger or bounce. Yeah. Oh, nice. I didn't know you could do that too. Sweet. I'll have to do that. Thank you for letting me know. You're doing a book cover. Okay. That's really cool. Yeah, this is super nice. I love your very, very crisp style here. It's really, and the colors are lovely. I love anything that's got kind of a subdued palette. Like, it's not muted for sure. Like, there's a lot of color, but it's like implying that nighttime feel quite well. I tend to be very oversaturated. It's kind of a problem. Anyway, yes, I love the little Art and Jest chicken. Stroop chimkins, exactly, exactly. They're so cute. This is my only chicken. I need more chickens. Yeah, no, that's great. I love it. Night scenes are tough. So we're studying the human figure. If anyone ever, by the way, part of my warm-up studies, if anyone wants to, there's no pressure. But I always, we do like a warm-up share, like a share session at the end of streams. That's going to come up probably in the next 10 minutes or so, if anyone wants to hang around for that. I kind of invite the community to post whatever they'd like in the Discord. That is a warm-up drawing, so it has to be a study. That's kind of the only rule. And I do ask that it is, you know, Twitch shareable, because I like to show it on the screen. But yeah, there's links to the top of chat if anyone needs references. One of my Pinterest board is up there, and then also like a really great human anatomy website where you can just like pull all kinds of references. But I'm going to pull one more since we just got a raid. We actually haven't done, I want to do like we've kind of done pretty standard body types, but I want to do a different kind of a body type here because I think that's really helpful as well. I found this really nice pose that I think I want to use. So let's do this one. Actually, you know what? Shoot, that might be too, since we just got some folks in here, let's do like a more neutral pose because it'll be less intimidating, I think. And that way, if anyone wants to join along, you won't have to be worried that like it's too hard or something, you know? So we have like a very straightforward, very nice neutral pose here. I do tend to prefer to be able to see more of the body just so you can pick out the muscles and stuff a little easier, but this model is at least wearing like skin tight clothing so you can see some of the musculature and stuff, some of the body shape. But yeah, I like to cut off the edges of these blank pixels to kind of focus myself in a bit. But yeah, basically what we do and what we've been doing, I'll post this in the Discord as well. Oh, you did a sketch. Awesome. Yeah, if anyone wants to, thanks Amaze for posting that link in the Discord. You can always join the Discord. There's a warm-up art section, so just feel free to pop something in there if you would like to. And Charcia, I just saw your sorry, I peeked ahead a little bit and saw how Charcia covered up the bits on the model that they used. It's very funny. Anyway, but I post my links or my images in Discord that I'm drawing from, or at least I try to, just to make it easier to find reference if anyone wants to use what I'm using. Dinner time now? No worries, Gray Shale. Well, thank you so much for popping in. And I'm the Art Weirdo. I'm excited to see if you want to share Art Weirdo. There is a warm-up art section. I'll go ahead and show you in the Discord. If you go to the Discord, we have like stream events. So there's pings, clips, whatever, showcase. This is like a special once a month showcase that we do. So if you do share any art, make sure it's not in there unless it's the thing you're submitting for the showcase. We have warm-up art section down here, so I'll show those at the end of stream. And then the event chat is where I tend to talk about the prompt for the day or just like share links and references and that kind of stuff. If you have questions about Art Showcase or Warm Up Art, you can also post them in there. And then down here in the sharing section is where you can post just general art share, works in progress, sketches, that kind of stuff. But Warm Up Art, if you want to be shown in the Warm Up Showcase, that's where you're going to want to post your warm up sketches. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be, if you don't feel like drawing people today, that's totally fine. That's just what I'm doing today. But feel free if you'd like to post any kind of study in there, again, as long as it's work safe. And I will show it at the end of stream. And then if you post anything after the stream, like if you were like, shoot, I just got here, I don't have time right now, but I'd love to participate, you can also, Manitoba, if that makes you happier, sure. But you can always post a study in there, and then I'll just show it at the end of the next stream, okay? So I got some like fuzzies. Anyway, have your favorite kind of day. Yes, I hope everyone has a great day. Hopefully that's your favorite kind, is a good one. But I guess if you want to have a bad day, I feel weird offering someone to have a bad day. Have a day. Just have a day, everybody. I've never thought about that before, Golkanek. Now I'm just gonna wonder. Like, shoot, when I say have a good day, do some people not want to have a good day? Am I ruining their day? Have a day. Yeah, you gotta be careful there, Manitoba. Oh, and we do have some people like busy days. That's true, Goldnick. We do have a scheduled 3-minute ad break that I did not see happening. Sorry. Feel free to stretch. I'm just gonna type all this. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I was not paying attention, and sometimes I don't get alerts when I'm getting an ad break happening. I thought my bot was set up, but apparently it's not. I want to tell you a sad story about. It's a sob story. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! All right. I'll try not to do too much of this while we're in an ad break. Maybe I'll just do a stretch. We'll take the opportunity to stretch. Whew. Don't forget to do your posture stretches. We haven't done one of those today. If anyone who has cheese and can see this or just isn't in an ad, you can try and like make your shoulder blades touch. Not like, don't like hurt yourself, but you know, like hold them together, like overstretch your back basically for like 10 seconds. And then after you've done that, you can like relax into like a more natural upright position. It's like a way to kind of muscle correct and get your muscles to kind of pull your shoulders in the position they should be, to kind of prevent long-term like hunchback or hunch neck or anything like that. So anyway, something I've been trying to do more as I'm sitting. Highly recommend it. And also just prevents future injury, you know, like when you're older and you have weaker vertebrae, it's nice to have good posture so you're not carrying a bunch of weight on your neck vertebrae. So anyway, long-term planning for artist health, guys. And then of course the carpal tunnel stretch that we do a lot is this one. Just hold your hands and pull them towards you, kind of turn your hand down. It's a really good one for the carpals. Same thing on this side. Oh, there we go. Oof, I'm hearing some popping. That's never a good sign. Some with lots of people, some alone time. Wait, what? I think I missed something. Hold on. The carpool tunnel. Alright, we give cheese around here for puns, guys, so enjoy your cheese. That was an excellent pun. Oh my gosh. Okay, the ad should be almost over, so I'll go ahead and get started on this. So when we talk about the form, yes, cheese for puns. We always do cheese for puns. I also just kind of like cheese, so I just had that emote, but it also works out that I enjoy puns. So I'm always here for a good wordplay, guys. Anyway, so when we were looking at the human figure, I kind of waited just in case some folks were stuck in the ads. We're always looking for things like the line of action, right? So even though this is like a neutral pose, there's still like, you can see that the kind of the strong, I guess, they're kind of the most of the weight bearing is happening here, but there's also a very strong pose. Like this is like the main weight bearing area right here is going to be the heel, but then you've also got this like stuck out I don't know. What I'm trying to say is you can like see the muscles kind of engaged is basically what I'm trying to say. I don't have words, but I do have hands, so we're going to use those to draw. No, I know what you're saying, Golganek. I was just being silly. It's just funny. Now I'm going to be like, shoot, if I wish you a have a good day, does that actually ruin your day? No, that's funny. No, I like that. I like that. I might have to steal that, Golganek. I like it. Have your favorite kind of day today. Whatever kind of day you're wanting. That's funny. Because, yeah, you're right. Some people like want a lazy day. Some people don't want a lazy day. I hear ya. I hear ya. But I really like the way you can see there's a lot of gesture in this pose, even though it is kind of neutral. It's very straightforward. There's not a lot of foreshortening or anything happening. And it's just helpful to be able to draw, more than just one body type. So, it's kind of funny, actually. My figure drawing class that we took in college, we very rarely got an actual like athletic or thin model. It was like very, very often that we had like a heavier set model. And so I got very used to like draw, but it's helpful too because you can really see like how the body tends to bear weight and stuff. So it was helpful in some ways, but it was kind of funny because it's like, oh my gosh, like I don't think I know what actual like a thin body type looks like. I don't know how to draw that. But yeah, it's just all that to say, it's just really helpful to like have a variety, right? Especially if you're trying to do work professionally. Some people are just drawing for fun, and if that's the case, just draw what you want. Draw what excites you. But if you're like me and you're trying to get into the industry in some capacity, like in my situation, I'm trying to get into illustration. It's helpful to know how to draw a variety of body types because you never know what you're going to be asked to draw, right? You need to be prepared. Right, so let's go ahead and get the weight bearing part there. I got that strong line right here. I really like that. Anyway, I made the person too big. If you're Oscar the Grouch, wait. Oh yes, that's true. If you're Oscar the Grouch, you might want to have a trashy day or a bad day. Yeah, for sure. I think all body types have a beauty to them, There's something different to appreciate about all of them. Yeah, I didn't do enough variation before animation school. So is that what you are doing? Are you an animator or is that just something you did? We actually have a few people who I think went to school for animation in our little community here. If I'm not mistaken, Amaze, did you go to school for animation or did you just do a lot of animation in college? I can't remember. I know you used to animate a lot. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can swap stories if you want to. Or maybe that's triggering, maybe don't. I know art school can be quite a lot in many ways. You did a year of it. It's a small certificate. Oh, I see. You did go to school for it, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, I know, right, Chris? Yeah, we got to see Amaze actually do some animation for the first time in a while pretty recently. It was very cool. It looked awesome. I was sad. I think I missed it because I went back and watched it, but I missed it live. Which, by the way, if you guys aren't following Amazing Fan 15 right there, he is also a new art streamer here on Twitch. We have a lot of folks who are just getting into streaming around here. Everyone go follow everybody. I'm going to give you a shout out in just a second, Amaze. Because I know you won't shout yourself out. But I also don't blame you because I would feel weird about that too. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate the attempt. No, you have to do it with you have to be a mod to do shoutouts. Otherwise, you did try. I appreciate that. Yeah. Otherwise, people would probably just shout everybody out all the time, I think. But I do appreciate the attempt. There we go. I did copy what you wrote, though. So thank you for getting that ready for me. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thanks, Struble. I'm really, I don't know, I really am enjoying Twitch as a platform, especially right now. I just feel like it's probably one of the best and safest places for artists. And if you've been on my stream before, you've heard me rant about this. Golganek, oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Honored to have you. Golganek is somebody I've seen a lot on Paleontologizing stream. Very much a wonderful chatter over there. Happy to have you here. I don't do nearly as much dinosauring. Yep, we're going on a ramble. Here's your ramble alert, guys. We're rambling about how much Casey likes Twitch right now. But for those of you who are on the fence about streaming on Twitch, especially if you're an artist, I really want to encourage you to give it a try. If you need help, like, I'm no expert, but I'm happy to help in whatever way I can. I just think the community here is awesome. Like, Art Twitch is probably one of the most supportive and, I don't know, just like kindest group of people I think I've been around online. And everybody just, I don't know, it's just different. I feel like, you know, with other social medias, you're kind of shouting into the void a lot as an artist, and it's really hard to get your work out there. But here on Art Twitch, like almost every art stream you go into, people are like, show me your art, I want to see what you're working on. You know, like there's a lot of excitement about sharing, and like, I don't know, it's just kind of like what you're looking for on other social medias, it's here. Like, it's on Art Twitch. And I kind of want to see the category grow. So if anybody is interested, I would love to help get you started. I've been kind of trying to troll around and find, I should say scroll around, I try not to be a troll. But I go in like the art category and try to find like people who've just started streaming, and I don't know, just I want to encourage people to stick around, because I know it's really scary at first when you don't know anybody on the platform and you're just kind of like streaming into the void, and it can be very discouraging at first when that happens. So I'd like to do what I can to help alleviate that. If you are a new art streamer, or any art streamer, I do have a stream share channel on my Discord. Feel free to join that and spam your links in there. I'd love to see anytime you're live. Oh my gosh, Golden Egg, please don't apologize. Well, number one, that happens to me all the time. I'll be hanging on someone's stream for like months, and I'll be like, wait a minute, how am I not following you? I could have sworn, how do I keep getting here if I wasn't following you? Don't even worry about it. And also, follows are not required. I will not be offended if anybody wants to chat without following. But you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Thank you, though. I do appreciate that. We just, I guess Twitch rounds up whenever you go above 1,000. So, like, we just hit 1,000 the other day. And now you guys are making it look like I have 1,200 people following me. So thank you. I don't, but, you know, it's nice. Like I keep saying, our Twitch is super supportive, and everybody seems to just want to support everybody else around here, and it's just really great. So if anybody is interested in streaming on Twitch and you're just not sure how to get started, let me know. All right, I'm not going to focus too much on the face because we are doing portraits tomorrow, actually. So I think I'm going to save my portraiture stuff for tomorrow. Also because I don't feel like drawing faces right now. I don't think I'm doing a very good job. So anyway, portraits are happening tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. But I think we're kind of approaching, it's afternoon, so I think I'm probably going to have to head off here. Still haven't gotten a text. Oh, look at that giant seal. It's so cute. Oh, thank you, Golden Neck. Okay. Yeah, I think I still haven't gotten a text from my studio landlord, shoot, so I have no idea. I have no idea when I'll be able to get back in the studio, unfortunately. But here's what we did today. Usually avoid the face when I do live model session. Yeah, I don't really want to, we're going to be doing, like I said, portraitures tomorrow, so I'll be focusing on the face tomorrow, so I gotta like mentally prepare myself because I'm not good at portraits at all. So if you want to come back and watch somebody struggle, come on back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, and you will see that. But for now, I'm going to switch gears. We're going to do the community sharing, like, showcase part of this. I liked these poses were fun. I like dynamic poses. We'll just leave it on that. Let's go see what you guys did, though. I'm going to switch it over to the Discord. So now is your chance, if anyone is kind of finishing up their sketches and you wanted to participate in the showcase. Remember, it can be any kind of study, as long as it is work safe. We're going to go look at those and see what you guys did. Ow, sorry, hiccup. And if you don't make it in time for this showcase, just be aware, I do... Ow, sorry, these hiccups are really painful. Let me see if I can get them to go away. We will show anything that's in the warm-up section, the warm-up art section, at the end of the following chat, basically. Oh, those are the cutest. Oh, it's because I'm holding them in, Trizia. Trust me, they are... I normally sound like I'm being run over by a truck. They are not cute. I'm actually, like, envious of my friends who have cute hiccups. I wish I had cute hiccups, but thank you. They're mostly embarrassing and painful. So, let's go ahead and look at some warm-up art. So the way it works is I'll post my warm-ups from the day. So, like, these are mine from yesterday. And then anything below those, oops, let me get back to my mod view here. Anything below those is what I will show on screen. So it's like a baby animal making a sound. Oh my gosh. That's okay. Listen, we're here just as a reminder. If you're nervous about showing your work, just as a reminder, this is the theme. This is the theme. We're getting the bad drawings out. So there's a reason why this is the mantra for all of the warm-up streams. I'm trying to embrace it. I know artists, we tend to be perfectionists. It's really hard to share bad work, like, or think that's something that we think is bad. But there's this saying that's like, it takes 1,000 bad drawings to make one good drawing. So just think of it like we're all kind of, we're at the art gym, right? We're all just like getting the bad drawings out of the way so that we can get to the good drawings. So that's kind of what we're trying to do here. Oh, you like my Gariel? Do you want to see him really fast? For anybody who wasn't here for the warm-ups yesterday, this was yesterday's warm-ups. We did, it was World Crocodile Day. So we studied various types of crocodiles, including Gariels. Or Gariels. I think it's Gariel. Either way. I did a little baby one at the end there. Yeah, this one's derpy. Don't look at that one too long. All right, let's get back to the humans. There we go. There we go. All right, let's look and see what you guys did. If I can find it. Where did I put Discord? There we go. All right, go into the warm-up art section, which I thought I already had pulled apart. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, can you guys see that? I'm really good at Twitch. Sorry, pro streamer here, guys. Not really. All right, so first up we have Amaze, Amazing Fan 15. Excellent work. Excellent work, guys. This looks so good. You clearly spent a lot of time drawing people. This is a great pose. Great job with the structure of everything. Looks really, really well formed and proportioned. Well done. Well done. I like the way you did that. I love the way that the leg muscles have translated. Like the foreshortening right here is really good. Very impressive stuff. Well done indeed, sir. And then of course, yep, again, Amaze coming in hot with the amazing study. This looks awesome. Really nice job with the motion here. This is like a super, super active pose. And it's easy for drawings to feel stiff. So I really like that you kept kind of the movement in these shapes and kept the form really clear. Really nice stuff. Really solid work. I feel like you're always really solid on your like arm muscles. Those always seem to be really, really good. The angle of the head is tricky. Yeah, I would have just made a circle. So good on you for actually tackling that and making it work. Yeah, well done. Spent a lot of time drawing people in that pose. Oh, that's true. It is a very Spider-Man pose, isn't it? It's all practice, right? Yeah, he nailed those shapes, didn't he? Well, volleyball of it. Oh, Charzia. Oh my gosh, this looks awesome. Look at you, just killing it over here. Look at the values. I love that you painted in the shadows too. I'm gonna try really hard not to ask you to stream for like the millionth time because I want to see how you do this. These look awesome. This is how I really, really want to be able to draw people as confidently as this. You've clearly spent a lot of time, just like Amaze, you've spent a lot of time studying and drawing the human form, and like I haven't done my 1,000 bad drawings yet of people. You can only stream in Discord. Well, anytime you want to use my Discord to stream, you just ping me, and if I'm around, I will totally hop in. I know Lagom Course streamed in there before doing some oil painting, and I think some other people have too. I just may not have been able to make all the streams, but anyone is welcome to, as long as it's PG-13, you're welcome to stream. Games, art, all kinds of stuff. This looks fantastic. Fantastic work. Oh, I love it so much. Ooh, a nice, see, I meant to do this and I forgot to pull a back and shoulder study. I'm glad that you did one. This looks great. These are tough. Like, we're so used to drawing the front of the figure, but drawing the back of the figure is just as important to be able to do. And you don't see it as often. Yeah, really nice job capturing these little slight shifts in the muscle and the fat right here. Really, really nicely done. It's like some unique angles to draw things from, I think. This always, like, this angle of the foot is always really tricky for me too, but you did a good job nailing that. Wow, right? I know, right? Art Weirdo? Totally. Yeah. Again, if anybody ever wants to like warm up to streaming on Twitch by streaming in Discord, you are more welcome to use that channel. I think it's just the voice channel. Fantastic. Well done. Oh, this looks great. Really, really nice. You're so confident with your shapes and your structuring of everything. I like the way you did the feet here. I'm obsessed with how you did the feet, actually. Oh, these look so good, Charzia. Holy cow. Fantastic. And this is the one that had me cracking up. You don't have to post the picture, just FYI, guys. You don't have to post the reference picture that you used unless you want to, but this is hilarious. But it's also a really good example of why it's helpful to study from an unclothed figure, because like there's little muscles and stuff in here that you would never know to draw, like if he was wearing shorts or underwear, and like you wouldn't know that those things exist. You wouldn't know how they look without having seen them. So I don't know. I like the attention to detail here, but this is very honestly kind of stealing the show a little bit, just a little bit, Charcy. I can't stop looking at the bikini. But honestly, even if I could just not look at the purple bikini for a second, you did a great job with the structures in this drawing as well. Of course, both are arts. Yes. Did a quick Discord game stream the other day to try and get over the stream jitters. Yeah, oh my gosh, please do. Anytime, if I understand that Twitch is scary, so if anybody ever wants to use my Discord again, as long as it's like, you know, PG-13, just don't play like a super gory, bloody, awful torture game or something in there, please. That just, you know, those things need to come with warnings. And then, you know, of course, don't just like draw super sexualized stuff, but like, you know, figure drawing, all that kind of stuff, whatever you want to be making. This is awesome, Trezia. Well done. I would love it if you want to use my Discord as a stepping stone to kind of get used to putting your art in front of Twitch. Eventually, maybe. I'd be more than happy to. I'd love to see people in there using it. Oh, this is cool. I like that you did a walk cycle. Oh, and I like that you put these little notes too about like the stages. This is really helpful. What a good idea. I wish I would have seen this when I was doing my studies. This is a great I might do this sometime. Blue Calamari, hello, welcome on into chat. We're just looking at, well, whoever wrote them, it was a great idea. And I kind of want to draw it now. We're doing the showcase section of the warm-up stream right now, Blue Calamari. So you got here just in time to see all the awesome talent here in my Twitch chat. These look so good. I think it's really important too to see this because you can see, even though it's kind of a blurry picture, you can still see like different parts of the muscles are like stressed and tensed versus relaxed in different poses. So like you can see different details in the legs and even in the arms from the swinging actually. Anyway, just like how the lighting shifts and stuff, it's all super helpful. And it's helpful to study the walk cycle. You know what's funny? I'm thinking about this now. I've studied walk cycles with animals. I don't think I've ever actually done a walk cycle of a human. So this is a good idea. I'm gonna steal this. I might have to do this off stream sometime. Fantastic. And of course you did a great job with the structure, as always. You're gonna kill it. If you're here tomorrow for portraits, I'm already so intimidated. I'm just gonna let you know, Trezia. Like, I'm afraid to draw portraits in front of like you guys who draw a lot of people. I know you guys are gonna do awesome. Oh, is it Bispo? Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. It's so good to have you here. Happy to have you. Oh, this looks awesome. Whose is this? I don't know if I recognize that name. The bra. Oh my gosh. I think this person actually was clothed, but I like the fact that you pointed out that she was in fact wearing a bra. That's you, Art Weirdo. What are you talking about? I thought you said you did. This is not bad at all. This is really good. I'm so glad you joined us today. Great stream. Oh, thank you, Bispo. Appreciate that. This looks great. You did a great job with I think the posture and everything. I like that you gave her such a happy expression too. Yeah, really nice job with this study. I'm looking forward, if you ever feel like joining in again, I'm looking forward to seeing more from you. Really nice shading and values too, like the value on the hand, like the way it kind of like falls over the thigh right there. That's something that's tricky to do. Spider warning. Okay, avert your eyes, guys. We have a spider study. If you're not an arachnid person, prepare yourself. I'm assuming that's what the spoiler is for and not because it's not safe for work. Oh, these look really good, beads. So like I said, you don't have to study what I'm studying. You can always study something else. As long as it is a study,
go ahead and drop it in there. And only share the reference photo if you want to. It's not required. But this looks awesome. Holy cow. Look how you got the shine on these like leg segments. This is your spider warning. I did try to warn you, short stuff. Please look away. Oh, these look good. And thank you, Beats, for that warning, by the way, so that I could warn people. I like jumping spiders are pretty cute. Spooters. We have some spider fans in the chat, so I'm sure. You know, it's not for everybody though. Just let me know. I will. I'll let you know when they're off screen. I'll voice when they're off screen. These look so good, Beats. Holy cow. I love this one. This is such a nice quick study. 15 minutes. You get the proportions solid. And these are not easy things to draw. These like foreshortened legs on these critters. They make that's fair. That's fair. No, you're fine, Beats. You're fine. You gave a warning. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, these look good though. Oh, look at how you did the coloring here. Ooh, look at that. I love this. Way too long? I don't know if I don't think it's super too long. Beats, you are really good at that like hyper realistic stuff for sure. Like you clearly spent a lot of time working this way. These are really nice though, I think. And I like how you got how you did the blending on the legs for the color. It's really nice. Well done. Man, your proportions are so solid. So solid. Fantastic. All right, give me 2 seconds, short stuff. We're gonna scroll past the spiders. Thank you again for that, but please feel free to share them. I am not personally offended by spiders, and I like seeing them. I like seeing all the things you guys draw. All right, we have scrolled past the spider for anyone who is afraid of spiders. Oh, here's another one from Trizia. Look at this pose. Dang. You got the movement here so well. I love this. Shared some of your value studies. Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited. They're fine if they're not in your room, right, Stroops? I will clarify. I don't like a spider in my general vicinity. Like if it's close to me, I'm not going to be happy, but like looking at them, I'm okay. And I do catch them. I'm a catch and release person. So me and my roommate have a spider cup that lives in the kitchen and a spider card, and we just like get them in there and flip the cup and like walk outside. It's just kind of the thing that we do. But yeah, I don't want them by me. It was a good drawing, yeah. Let's see. I think it was a jumping spider, yeah. Jumping spiders are pretty charming. Okay, let's see. We did a super realistic study or copy of a photo and took some objects for school. Hey, that's a really good though. I mean, that's really helpful to learn from. Of course, Trizia, like I said, the movement in here is great. I actually really like the way you rendered the hair. Look at this, like it's almost a portrait. Like you're so ready for portraits. How do you do this? I need to watch you draw. I need to watch somebody who's really like proficient at these things. I wish Chakari was still streaming. She would always do such awesome portraits, and I was learning so much from her. Did you make the torso too short? It doesn't look too short to me. I guess I can kind of see what you mean, but I would never have felt that way about it if you hadn't said anything. I think you did a great job capturing the movement is great. The weight bearing, like you can see like where the weight is going here and kind of the stress that's on the legs to hold up the body in this position. I don't know, I just think you did a fantastic job with this. I love the forward motion. Like I feel like this is a picture in motion, even though it's not. You just captured it really well. This is fantastic. Yeah, claps for sure. Well done. Well done. Right? See, I'm not the only one. Oh, more spiders. Hold on. Close your eyes, spider people. I'll give you 2 seconds to close your eyes, to look away. I'm going to click the spider picture. Boop. Okay, we're clicking now. Aw, these are cute. Look at these little spooters. Ooh, look at this value study down here. Thank you for pointing out which one was traced. That is helpful. And by the way, I'm glad that you shared that, Beats, because some people feel kind of shy about tracing. I actually don't think tracing is a bad thing. You just need to make sure you're letting people know when you're doing it. Be very clear that it's like, hey, this was a study. I was trying to get this shape down. I just traced this. I think for like learning like the segments of the legs and the proportions of like a strange creature like this, tracing can be really helpful. Now, what I don't recommend is just only tracing. If you never move past that, then you're not actually going to try and problem solve. But tracing to study is really helpful because it can give you that muscle movement of like, oh, this is how my hand would need to move in order to make this line or this shape or shade like this.
So it definitely has a place. But if you're trying to get better at like perfecting your craft as an artist, you just don't want to stay there. And I personally would shy away from sharing too much traced work online without being super, super clear about when it is traced. But yeah, anyway, it's a helpful tool. And so Beats, all that to say, I'm glad that you actually put that in here so that people can see, it's okay, see that it's okay to do that. But just, you want to move from that. Oops, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I don't know. I tried to get to the microphone to mute it, but I didn't make it in time. I love this value study, though. I wanted to get a closer look at this. This is really pretty. Really pretty. Oh my gosh. I really like your values here. It kind of makes me want to draw spiders too. Exactly. I know, Charzia. It makes me want to draw some spiders. These are cute little guys. Oh, look at this one, his little leg in the air. So cute. I believe these are all jumping spiders, right? This one might be an orb weaver. I don't know. So nice. These are great. Thank you for sharing, Beats. I love them. Okay. All right, we are scrolling past the spiders. So those of you who don't like spiders, feel free to look again. Hey, blue calamari. These look great. Some value studies. Nice. This one's really, really pretty. This is a good value study for sure. Good, honestly, just like good form overall, really. I really like the way you can feel the weight of this character kind of sitting in this pose. Really, really nice. I like this foot. The way you did this leg, like the foreshortening on that leg is tough. Like this is a tough sort of a part of a pose like this. So well done. Well done. You typed that just looking at your keyboard? Wait. Oh, short stuff. That's so cute and I'm so sorry. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. Yeah, sorry if my sneeze was super loud too. These look great. Yeah. I'd be interested to see what you looked for this, or if this is like an imaginative ad. This kind of veining. It almost looks like a zombie hand. But this is nice. Well done. Oh, wow. One more. Okay, we'll get to in just a second. We're gonna give short stuff a break. Ooh, good muscle study. Wow. From a neck, I think, right? That's really, really nice. I'm curious what anatomy book you were studying from. Oh, these are cool. Studying of the human heart, yeah. That's important stuff. Studying from a wolf photo, I presume, or a coyote. Nice. Architecture is tough. These are great. Well done. Well done. Okay. All right, one more short stuff, and anyone else? One more spooter. Don't look. I love looking at things and just drawing them. Yeah, it's super fun. It's a good way to practice for sure. Did you do all these today, Beats? This is a lot of spider studies. You must have really been feeling spiders today. These are super cute and fluffy. I love them. I like the way you're doing the value stuff. You're sorting laundry. Okay, perfect. Poor short stuff. Let's see, that's like 1, 2, 3, you did like a whole bunch of spiders. That's a lot. Super cute though. Really well done. I love them. Yeah, lots of drawings today. Thank you guys so much for participating. This was super fun. And then again, if anyone's watching right now and you're like, shoot, I didn't quite finish in time, I really wanted to add my sketches to the warm-up studies, you still have time. Feel free to do that. Just make sure that you drop it in the warm-up art section, and then I will show it at the end of my stream tomorrow. Oh, they were doing the last gesture stream. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, and you can always share stuff you've done. It doesn't have to be from today. But like I said, anybody who wants to share a study, just make sure that it is something from a reference. It can be in life, kind of like what is it? What is your screen name? The art weirdo, right? I want to make sure I say it. Yeah, I'm the art. Yeah. So you can be like from your own hand, or from like a vase of flowers sitting somewhere, a bookshelf around you. Like you could do a still life like that. Totally. It doesn't have to be a photo reference. I actually think that you learn more drawing from things that aren't photo references sometimes. You just have to like challenge your brain to really take a 3D object and flatten it. That's like that's a big creative problem to solve. And so
you're gonna grow faster by drawing from observation. So if you want to draw people from observation, I always recommend like taking your sketchbook or your iPad or something to a coffee shop or a bookstore and just like drawing people as they're sitting around or walking. You know, outdoor malls are really good for that this time of year too. But any way that you can get that kind of stuff in, whether it's from a photo reference that you took or one you found online or from something around you, it's all helpful. And yes, short stuff. I'm glad that hopefully we didn't scar you too much. But yeah, that was a really fun one. It was so cool to see so much art today. Thank you guys for drawing with me. I'm gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid into. Let's go to the stream credits. We are going to try and find a work-safe artist to go shower some Twitch love onto. So we will see who is on. It was fun, wasn't it, Charzia? Yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm honored to have you have people drawing with me. It really keeps me focused. It keeps me... You guys are great accountability buddies for me. Let's see. Oh, hey, Kanta, how's it going? Yeah, we're about to raid out, but thanks for popping in. I'm trying to find a work-safe artist to raid into who is on right now. There's a few, actually, at the moment. You've been lurking. Well, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate that, Kent. And I hope you're having a good day. I'm going to resist the urge to raid into the chicken stream, even though I really want to. Let's see. Who can we raid? Oh, there's so many good options. We have Easel's on right now. Rock is on right now. Oh, you guys need to go follow all these people. Duke Hoover is on right now. He's always a good one. Shoot, there's a lot of folks. Hold on. I love having a lot of options though, frankly. It's really fun. Let's see, who have we not rated in a while? I'll just pick one that we have not rated in a long time. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. We could do M Mudworks would be good. MW Mudworks. Dang, there's so many people. Okay. Oh, is Tom C in here? Wait, did I miss Tom C as well? Oh, hey Tom, how's it going? It's good to see you. Yeah, we were just doing studies today. That's another great artist I've met here recently on Twitch. Shoot, I am so torn. Who should we raid? You know, here's a new person I just met the other day. And they're doing some really, really cool fantasy illustration. It's really beautiful work. I think you guys will really like it. I've never raided into them because I just discovered them a few days ago when they followed me, actually. I was like, why? Look at what you're doing. This is amazing. There's somebody named Daniel Korea Art, I think is how you spell it. Let me try and give a shout out if I can, so that if anyone gets left behind in the raid, we can, you guys can go follow. I'm pretty sure that's the right person. Oh, and thank you for giving a shout out to Tom C. But we're going to head into Daniel's stream if you guys want to give him a follow and go say hi. I'm pretty sure it looks like what he's doing is work safe. I've only hung out on his streams a few times, so if you are watching with kiddos, just maybe lower the volume. But he really doesn't talk much. It's mostly painting. So if you just want to watch a really cool artist getting to work. Oh, you're familiar with Daniel? Yeah, I just discovered him the other day. I'm still newish on Twitch here, so I'm still learning about who's around. But he does cool work, and he's working on painting a really cool piece, I think, for Magic the Gathering card, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not positive. Let's go find out though. I will be back on stream hopefully from my studio tomorrow. We will be doing, yeah, please do, Kanta. If anyone has recommendations, I'm always taking recommendations for artists on Twitch because I still don't know who's around. Definitely always looking for like work safe art streams too. So that's who I usually raid into. But we'll be doing portraits tomorrow, guys. So if you want to come back tomorrow and watch me be terrified and struggle, you can do that tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That's what we'll be up to in the morning for our warm-up streams. And until then, I guess I'll just catch you guys around. Have a good rest of your day, or I guess just have a day, right, Golden Act? Just have whatever kind of day you want to have. And then I'll hopefully see you again sometime. If you need to follow me anywhere, we have socials. You can do that. I have Ikara too. I don't know if that's part of... Anyway, let's just go right into Daniel. You guys can find me. You know where I am. I'm around. And I'll see you over there.